Welcome back to Elon After Hours. Our first guest tonight is a tour guide here at Elon. Please welcome Jessika Dorcas. Hey Jessika, how's it going?
Good, thanks.
Thanks for coming and joining us on Elon After Hours. You're our first tour guide to be on here. So you're a senior, right?
Yes.
How long have you been a tour guide here?
I've only been a tour guide for about a year. So
Okay.
I was hired as a sophomore, but then I went abroad. So I started after winter term my junior year.
Awesome. So I know everyone sees you guys walking around with groups of prospective students, but what is actually involved in being a tour guide?
There's kind of a lot. There's not just tours, there's also office work. So a lot of it is answering phones. So if parents call and want to know.
Oh, so you guys are in charge of that?
Yeah, I mean, not in charge, but
But
we do our best.
Right.
we direct them where they need to go. So pretty much if anyone calls Elon, they talk to a tour guide first and then are directed on from there.
That's awesome. How many tours do you personally do?
It kind of depends. So we have a schedule and it will have a check mark if you're supposed to be on tour. So, I mean, I'm a part-time student, so I'm working a lot.
Okay.
So 5 or 6 tours a week probably.
That's actually that sounds like a lot to me, but I'm sure that's just nothing for you.
I mean, they're always different.
Like once a day or a couple?
Yeah, usually once a day. Like Monday I gave two just because
Okay.
I had a lot of availability. But
And do you ever see anything weird or is everything always goes normal?
The worst is when the families don't talk at all.
And you're just this is this,
And you'll
this is that. And
tell
they're
a
just
joke and
nothing at all.
and they just
Yeah.
say nothing and
Wow.
you just kind of move on.
Awesome. So I know you have some upcoming events. It's Phoenix
Rising Phoenix
Weekend, right?
Yeah.
So what goes on for that? I'm sure it's a big crazy thing
so
for you
it's
guys.
this weekend and it's for accepted students, so they're able to not only take tours and stuff, but they can go to a specific department. If they want to study environmental science, then they'd go to the science building and hear from an environmental
so it's
science professor.
More in depth.
Exactly, yeah.
what
So
they're planning
what
to
life
do.
would look like if they were a student.
Right. For some reason I don't remember that. I'm only a sophomore. But anyway, what is your favorite part of being a tour guide?
I mean, I love the families, but I think the other tour guides, because before tour, you all just hang out in the room and kind of wait for the tours to start, or in the office, you all get together and just, I don't know, hang out between phone calls. And I actually was here for spring break last year and over the summer. And there's something about you being exhausted every day and
Yeah.
banding together.
So it's a pretty close-knit group.
Yeah,
That's
for
good. I
sure.
like that. Now, if someone was interested in becoming a tour guide, how should they go about doing that?
Well, they're kind of changing it this year. So usually they do a huge hiring in the spring for the next year, but this year they're just going to hire for the summer session. So I think you would just contact somebody in admissions if you want to apply for that. And then they're going to do other hiring in the fall for the next year. So
Awesome.
you don't have to think ahead as much.
Okay. Well, if you guys are interested in that, check that out. Thanks for
Yeah,
talking to us about
thanks.
tour guides. Now we all know what you guys do.